these MLB players would make the best transition into the NFL. The Super Bowl is this week, and we got to thinking, what MLB players would be the best in the NFL? How we're going to do this is going to be kind of sort of like a draft. Josh, I'll give you the first pick. Where are you going to go?
So, I mean, I'm going to start off with my quarterback because I'm really excited to see your list. We haven't discussed any of this, and there really was a ton of ways that you can go about this. But I mean, my quarterback, you see him warming up with a football all the time. It's really easy to tell. This guy throws heat, and I think he can just be a killer out there as a quarterback. He's big as hell. What is he? I think he's like 6'5" and
He's
like
big.
260.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like I mean, like he made Josh Allen look small. So Paul Skenes is my quarterback. He's gonna be the captain of my team. He's gonna be leading our offense down the field all the time.
For sure. He gives me, Pittsburgh Big Ben kind of vibes. Just
That's
massive,
kind of
dude. I don't
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we've really ever seen Skeens sprint per se, so he's not gonna be like a Josh Allen quick, but I think he's relatively athletic. He's obviously got an arm, and I think he would be fun to watch as a quarterback. And seeing him power Josh Allen's pretty funny.
I wonder how far he can sling that football. Like, actually.
I'm sure it's far, dude. Yeah, that's a great pick. I actually had him as my quarterback too, in case he took my quarterback. And I'm gonna take my quarterback just because I'm worried you'd put him somewhere else. Yeah. My quarterback's Shohei Ohtani. I don't think there's he's the ultimate athlete. He's super fast. He throws the ball like crazy. He's super athletic. He's obviously smart. I think there really, in my eyes, wasn't a better pick for this because he's going to be like a great dual threat quarterback. And not sure if there's ever really been a Japanese quarterback, so it would be pretty cool to see. And yeah, I don't think there's much need to be said. Dual threat quarterback, I'll take it all day.
100%. And I mean, realistically, it's hard to pass up on Shohei. Shohei can do absolutely everything. When you look back at those, like even when he was playing the outfield in Japan, and you see those like highlight clips of him just throwing absolute seeds, like you can just see what type of player he is right there. Like he is awesome. So that would be super sick to see him as a quarterback, just toting that football.
Yep,
it would be so sick. I'm gonna lead into my running back. My running back. This one's kind of elite. I was looking for a guy that kind of like fit that like 5'11", but was kind of like a fire hydrant, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking Kyle Schwarber, but that boy can't run. He can't run. And so I was just kind of scouring, and then I found Blake Dunn for the Cincinnati Reds. Blake Dunn, he is one of I think he's top 5 or top 6 fastest MLB players in the league. And actually, it might be a little lower. He's top 20, but his sprint speed is 29.7 feet per second. So he's
quick,
lightning. He's lightning, and he's got that stocky build. He's 5'10", 210. So I mean, he's just gonna be a fire hydrant. One of those guys that's tough to bring down. Cam Scattaboo-esque. I was looking for that guy, and I think I found him. Blake Dunn would be hard to beat right there.
The quick skimming of what I'm doing, that he's actually off pure build is a great pick, and I understand you were just going straight for the athletic frame, I guess, and that's a great pick. Dude's stocky, he's quick. That's a really solid pick, and not at all I would think I'd be making a Blake Dunn graphic in 2026. But we got Blake. So you're gonna have to give me some leeway on my running back. I think, you know what, I'll say my running back. Actually, I'm gonna go to my tight end because I don't want you to take him. My tight end is Aaron Judge. Dude is massive. He is athletic. Ohtani throwing a jump ball to Aaron Judge in the end zone. Whew. Judge is going up, and he's getting that. He's big bodying everybody in there.
Yeah, that's facts. I think that's a 1A pick. Like he's awesome.
Pre-video, I was saying there's one guy who I thought of for this video, and it was Aaron Judge. I was like, he is, basketball. You put him in any other sport, I feel like he's gonna be pretty good.
100%. And I mean, I can even see him like catching like a jump ball in the end zone, and then also dunking it through the field goal. I
think Jimmy Graham when I think Aaron Judge.
That's who I fire. I love that. Yeah, I do love that. That is elite. And I'm gonna take him before you do, because I think this would be one of the sickest people to watch, especially watching the full extension catch at shortstop, you know who I'm talking about.
You took him, didn't you?
Elly as my wide receiver.
Yeah.
Elly as my wide receiver is awesome. I mean, I literally couldn't think of another guy that I would want more just based off of like pure, physical attributes, and then just being an absolute genie with his body. Just being able to freaking just die for that ball. Oh my gosh.
He was my wide receiver 1, and you took that off board. I think that's a pretty obvious pick. Speed, athleticism. Like, what else do you want in a wide receiver? I think if you put him there right now in the NFL, he'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over to my running back that I say you're going to have to give me some leeway here. It's Mike Trout, but you got to give me prime Mike Trout.
Prime Mike Trout is fire. That's a good one. And like 100%.
He's stocky. He was fast. Now, mind you, there probably is going to be some injury problems here. Yeah. But he's a little bit bigger, too. He's 6'2", but that fast and that stocky. I think we got a little mini Derrick Henry on us. And it would be very fun to watch.
And especially the way, like, even the way you see him, like, hustle to first sometimes, like, when he's trying to beat out, like, a ground ball, like, he looks like he played football. Like, he looks like he's hitting that A gap with some pressure. And, that's a great pick.
Guys,
Yeah, no, that would be so sick to watch him. And I'm going to lead into my wide receiver 2. This guy is an elite defender. I can't wait for his bat to catch up to his defense because he's going to be fun to watch. He had one of the sickest home run robberies in the league. And I think this is going to be a really sick one. And he's so fast. And so I think of him as like a ball hawk. So I'm picking my boy Denzel Clarke. Denzel Clarke as my wide receiver 2 is elite. I think he's going to be, like Hail Mary, you have him running down the field. He's looking for that ball. He's
just a straight deep ball threat, spectacular catch guy. I could 100%. See it. Definitely was not on my radar for this video at all. But that's a great pick. I could actually see him probably playing some football back in his days. And
100%.
Clarke, pure athlete, defense, and I really like that pick. Honestly, that's a great deep cut right there, especially with Blake Dunn too. So I'll move over to my wide receiver 1, who's gonna kind of fit that same vibe as Elly, and that's gonna be Tatis. He is very athletic. He is quick. Got that kind of swagger I think you need for a wide receiver, and Tatis is if I think your typical wide receiver who runs great routes, that's Tatis.
Yeah, that's actually a fire pick, and he's gonna be dripped out in possibly everything. I think he would be one of the guys that would have like the dark visor, but also still wear the eye paint, and then also have like every type of pad, and just be like
the grills on. And
the grills on. You'd probably have like the, what do they use now? Like the baby sucker as the I
could see him doing that.
He would be that guy for sure. He fits the wide receiver like mold almost completely. Yeah. And leading into one of my last guys is gonna be my end. This one he's a unit. And anytime I think of a guy that I'm like, that guy's just big, and I need him to be at the end of the offensive line to block for Paul Skenes, maybe catch a ball or two. Not the quickest guy, but just a big body. Yordan Alvarez. Okay. Yordan Alvarez is gonna be, dude, just big unit. Sexy on the end, dude. Yeah. He's just the unit, and I need him to block, maybe catch a ball here or there. But he's who's that 300-pounder? Darnell Washington from the Steelers.
Oh yeah, he's the 6'7" guy.
Yeah, he's my Darnell Washington. He's gonna be a body at the end of the line.
That's a great pick too, and he's gonna be a great. I don't know if he'll catch you many balls, but laying down some blocks will be fairly impressive, and Blake Dunn right behind him will be a great formation. And I'll move on to my final wide receiver. He'll be a little bit shorter body wide receiver. I'm thinking Chris Olave-esque, but super fast and athletic. Byron Buxton. He is an athlete. Covers so much ground in the outfield. Super fast. We know what he can do. Freak of nature, athleticism. I think he could translate really well into wide receiver, and I would be happy with him as my wide receiver 2 any day.
100%. I mean, he looks like a wide receiver out there on the field. Like he's He's so sick. Like, I mean, he might be, injury prone if he gets. Might be a
injury problems on my team. Yeah.
Brittle boned fella. Like, he might get laid out and just be. He might be dead if he gets hit. If he gets popped hard enough, he
just
might.
One time. Yeah, I can see that.
He might die out there. And so, no, but I think all these guys. This is one of the most fun videos we do. I love putting athletes into the different sports that we can envision them in. So make sure to give us your, lineup down there in the comments. And also, I mean, I think we can lean into this real quick, but are you going Patriots as well?
I think it's got to be Patriots, dude.
I think they have to finish the story.
I want my boy Shohei to win, get his ring.
That would be sick.
But
get traded to the best team in the league.
Yeah. Good for him. I'm happy for him. Hopefully he wins. But something's telling me the Patriots are just gonna do it. As much as it's.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like you said, let us know who your picks are in the description below or in the comments below. 94% of you guys who watch this are not subscribed. Gotta subscribe for the best sport crossover players in all of YouTube. Thank you for watching. We will catch you guys in the next one.